changed Ranger philosophy and the 5-goal-a-game typical Chicago Blackhawks performance. Jammed in front and a save by Lundqvist. Sorry. Jammed one that ricocheted off the glove of Dan Girardi. Curls along now to Hossa. Nicely escapes, and Hossa feeds to Hjalmarsson. Hjalmarsson with a shot. It found its way through all of the waving sticks. Jake it along. Took a rub out there for his trouble. It's pushed along by Dominic Moore. Kept alive by Leddy. Moves on in. Fires! Oh, and that one changed direction and blocked in front by Lundqvist. 7. Just after the Olympic Games, these two will reconvene in New York. Here is Nash. Nice play, dipping the shoulder. Threw one in front, geared away by Crawford. Out by Patrick Kane. Kane had that one denied. Popped up high, delayed offside. Feathered nicely on by Callahan. Walked on by Richards. Richards a shot. He scores! And it is 1-0 Rangers.
Quick counter, smart play by the Rangers. Good stretching it out, and a great decision by Richards.
Boy, what a great pass off the boards. Ryan Callahan with the great pass off the boards in behind Nick Leddy to Brad Richards, and this one goes right between the legs of Corey Crawford, but it was the pass by Callahan that made the whole play.
Richards, 11th of the year, 5:06 elapsed time in the period. A two-time Olympian. Very impressive, and that got him a chance to play for the Rangers the last time in Vancouver, and what a strong shot that came from Bickell. Very good sign there. This one chipped off and swept away by Lundqvist, and a chance in front for Saad, but he panned on it. To the back, Richards. Oh, and a great glove grab by Crawford.
Talked about the face-off a little bit earlier. Here's an opportunity again. Rolling puck. Richards gets it, and Crawford tracks that puck right into the glove. It looked like a little dipping and diving on it. Good stick on that shot from Dan Girardi.
Long pass comes ahead, and it is Zuccarello wheeling around behind. Tried to tuck one in, he did! Zuccarello! A power play goal, and it's 2-0.
Just quickness, elusive quickness, and good puck movement. Zuccarello comes through the neutral zone with a head of speed. Nicholas Hjalmarsson can't track him, and then Corey Crawford loses himself in the net. That's a weak goal to give up. But there's an example of the new net's a little bit smaller and easier on the wraparound.
Well, Nicholas Hjalmarsson ended up drifting here. He ends up moving to this area of the ice, and that allows Zuccarello all that time. Hjalmarsson was actually going to his normal left-handed defensive position, and that allowed the spacing there for Matt Zuccarello with the great
to make a change in lines. This one jammed along, and Saad it straight past Zuccarello. Back pass in front, and a great stop is made there by Lundqvist.
Where the Rangers in the middle of a change. If Andrew Shaw can get that puck up to Brandon Saad in the slow change for the Rangers, Saad's got a breakaway in with the forecheck in. You see Saad take a quick look over his left shoulder there. That creates the chance. The heads-up play there from Saad right before he makes the play.
That's the new in-zone coverage of the New York Rangers. Very seldom under John Tortorella would you see a forward be the first.
Flag down there and carried back on by Brassard. Dropped on back for Callahan. Around behind to Brassard. Brassard just waiting there. Geometrically back now to Strawman. Shoots one. Oh, deflected on goal. And it came back out after the stop by Crawford. Picked up by Mark Stahl, and a nice pass ahead. Up back out again by Derek Stepan. Crisply up the wing. It's Kreider, a shot and a save made by Crawford.
In Chicago, you're smart and you work hard. There's an example of smart. Mark Stahl and Derek Stepan. Here's an example of working hard. Chris Kreider. And there's an example of what you have to do. Blast pucks on Nixon. One of the better grabs out of Färjestad. You're in the stoppage. You'll know the mid-2000s, Doc and Eddie.
Here's a feed in front. Oh, and a great opportunity there on a combination that came from Kruger to Versteeg. The bowl winner used to always save the best for right when the referee was going to make the announcement. Here is a drive by Keith, and that one is sealed up perhaps by Lundqvist, and then eventually losing sight of it, the referee.
Lundqvist didn't know where it was either, Eddie and Doc. And it's a good shot by Duncan Keith with people getting to the front of the net in front of Henrik Lundqvist. Caves does a nice job protecting the puck. He knows that Keith is wide open. Low shot. Screen from Shaw, and Lundqvist, it's under his right pad, but he just doesn't have any idea where it is. You see Brian Bourque.
53 to go, plenty of power play time. 2-0 Rangers here in the second. Kane just delays, shoveled it back across. Keith gave it to the back. Sharp a drive, and that one's a rebound. Score! It is Toews.
We talked about net front presence. There's Jonathan Toews. The puck is over on the right part of the screen. Keith to Sharp, Shaw in front of the net, and watch Toews. He finally puts his stick down on the ice. No chance for Lundqvist with the screen in front from Shaw and Girardi.
Yeah, it goes off of Danny Girardi, so I don't even know if that puck ever got to Henrik Lundqvist. And you see the reaction of number 5 Girardi. That puck never gets to him. It hits the back of the net. Watch Girardi's stick goes down. What a quick set of hands from
Kruger has looked good in this contest tonight for the Blackhawks. Got that one on to Bollig, who steps ahead. Bollig a shot. He scores! My goodness!
The Blackhawks had a 3-on-2, and I don't think Brandon Bollig was ever looking to pass this puck back to Marcus Kruger. As you mentioned, Doc, will get an assist in this game on this goal by Brandon Bollig, who goes short side on Henrik Lundqvist. He had one thing on his mind: shoot the puck. He beats him short side. That's not a good goal to give up there.
No, that's got all kinds of odor on it. He might have taken a little look to the inside, but that's all a little look. Lundqvist lost his net, and now the Rangers.
Oduya reversed it, hoping for Hjalmarsson. Help came from Saad. Outletted by Shaw.
Be better. That's not that difficult to save. He kicks that into a tough area.
That is a strong save made by Crawford. As this one comes back over for Toews. Toews turning with it now. Wheels around behind. Out in front. Oh, the shot got the glass from Sharp. And a good backhand clear by Hagelin. Poked along by Richards. Followed up by Callahan as a man in front. Toe drag and a shot. It will not go through Corey Crawford.
He was not sure where that puck was. That puck was on edge. And Callahan looked like he wanted to pass that puck over to Carl Hagelin, and he makes a nice little subtle move. Watch the play here by Ryan Callahan. Patience with the puck. Right here. Watch this. He doesn't shoot it. Wait. And watch Crawford take a look. I mean, he's not sure where that puck is. That's a big save here at the end of the second period. Watch video. You got to get in game action, so I think there is some rush going.
Oh, here's a chance for Nash moving on in. Getting a glove on it was Crawford.
We'll get a good look at it here. I'm surprised that Nash just didn't take this puck right to the net.
Eddie, do you think he sensed Nicholas Hjalmarsson was going to come over and cut him off at the pass?
Yeah, he did, Pierre, but you see him stop skating there, and I think that's just the one thing I thought that he had an opportunity maybe to go in a little bit.
Metropolitan Division, and they will have gone across several players to do it. Here is Callahan shooting and a save, and the rebound had to be steered around, and then it's Callahan again. Came from Kreider, nudged on back to McDonough, hands on across. Richards a drive, and a scorcher was wide. Another try, oh, and that one would not go. Is gotten by Crawford. Here's Brassard handing on over to Richards, and Richards will wait again through one in front. Oh, directed right into the paraphernalia of Crawford.
What a play. Individual side for the Rangers as well.
To the back, a drive, and that won't go through. Rebound, oh, and Callahan is robbed by Crawford.
Eddie, I thought his timing was an issue, but I'll backtrack and say I was wrong. His time is not an issue right now. Man, oh man, is he on it.
Yeah, just looking much more comfortable as that second period ended, and here, top notch. I mean, this is one of the reasons why the Blackhawks won the Stanley Cup last year, and playoffs. Patrick Kane had a great playoff.
Off the pipe, and covering is Crawford.
Face-off win. Mark Stahl gets it, Doc and Eddie. He whips it on goal. Nobody's in the lane, and it hits the pipe. I'm standing right in the shooting avenue behind Mark Stahl. He's going to walk the line. He doesn't even just whip it. You see the flex in his stick off the pipe, off a deflection. And Corey Crawford doesn't put it in.
Yeah, it goes right. Watch the rebound here. Off the post, right into the backside of Crawford. He's able to
pulls it free there. Connects back up with Keith. Flops one on that can be carried in by Patrick Sharp. Drop back to Keith. Given across right round by Hossa. That's grabbed by Lundqvist. Pushed along now for Shaw. Twisted it back. Sharp fires, and it went wide. Rebound, Toews. Couldn't get it home.
The net just too pretty right now for the Blackhawks in the third.
Richards tried to play one in front, no luck. Stahl a shot on, a save made by Grubber. Rebound, they score! It was Hagelin who has broken the tie, 3-2. The Rangers had gone 5 minutes really without getting a good shot on goal until this combination.
Before that, Doc, they had an outstanding start to the third period. The Blackhawks aren't able to get the puck out, shoot the puck, second chance opportunity, and there's Carl Hagelin.
This puck dives. Look how it sinks coming from Stahl going to the net. It does almost like a drop. And Carl Hagelin's there, Johnny on the spot, out muscling Nick Leddy at the point of attack.
Back over to Leddy. Takes a look back to Roosevelt. A minute 5 to go. Across for a drive. Scrambling from post net. And it's blocked down by the defense, and Lundqvist is able to cover, but could not. Kane yet again. Threw one on a cross. Sharp a shot. Take scramble. Oh, couldn't be played by Taves into the net. Around behind, taken by Hossa. That one tipped across. Gotten by Kane. 13 to go. Kane to the back. Drive by Keith. Save. Rebound on. Another big save. Seconds and 2. And the Rangers are now in third place in the Metropolitan with a 3-2 victory.